Chapter 7 The Hollow Tyrant. After surviving the depths of the ancient temple, Caelion and Arlenna returned home. Shaken but alive, the strange power awakened within Caelion, gnawed at his mind, leaving him restless. Seeking answers, they turned to the one person who might know more, Arlenna's mother, Lyssara. Lyssara approached them with an old, worn book clutched tightly in her hands. The leather creaked as she opened it, her eyes scanning the faded pages with practiced ease. "This book holds more knowledge about the 9 deities," Lyssara began, her voice calm but laced with concern. "Their purpose, their rituals, the symbols they left behind. If we can match these symbols to what you saw in the temple, we might uncover who that place belonged to." She flipped through the pages, pausing at an illustration of intricate carvings resembling dragons. "The temple was undeniably dedicated to a deity," she continued, "but from your story it felt different, almost like it wasn't meant for worship, but rather a prison, a sealing ground, perhaps created by another one of the 9 deities themselves." Caelion nodded slowly. Then Lyssara continued, "Arlenna told me that some of the carvings resembled dragons. The deities were often linked to animals, features they shared. Seraphis, for example, the one our family learned healing magic from. She resembles a luminous stag." Her fingers paused on another passage. It said that powerful magic users changed over time and even birthed new races. "The 9 deities are similar to these people. The difference is that the deities came to this land, maybe even born from it, already with great power from the greatest mana storm ever recorded. Take Miss Leora here in Solis. She's a Bloomin, a plant-based human. Her ancestors descended from a powerful nature mage who became one with the land. They thrive in sunlight and wield nature's mana as easily as breathing. Unlike most humans, Bloomins are born with magic." Lyssara's eyes narrowed. "We need to find a deity linked to dragons, or something resembling one." The room fell silent as she skimmed further, tension mounting until she spoke again. "I might have found him." She leaned back, her expression darkening. "Vorin, the Hollow Tyrant. He's described as resembling a dragon, and his name starts with a V." Lyssara paled. "That's unsettling. He was one of the corrupted deities, the ones that caused the ruin of the 9. Caelion frowned. "Corrupted deities?" Lyssara sighed. "Yes, in the beginning the 9 were helpful to mankind, worshipped even. But jealousy, greed, it twisted some of them. Vorin," she continued grimly, "was the worst. They say he was the most powerful yet never satisfied, known as the deity of destruction and madness. He sought power, wealth, might. Nothing was enough. Even after the war, he survived, ruling a vast empire, but it didn't fill the void. Eventually he turned to magic, obsessed with it. He abandoned riches, abandoned conquest, all for the pursuit of power itself, and then he vanished." Lyssara looked at them gravely. "If what you saw was foreign, if you truly set him free, this is dangerous. With his power he could overthrow kingdoms." Caelion lowered his gaze. "He did seem fixated on power, but he didn't act hostile." Lyssara sighed. "I don't know if it was truly him, but the mana you felt, Arlenna, that wasn't ordinary. I will research further, but it might take time." Arlenna nodded. Well, while you do that, we could start practicing magic. Caelion, you don't know anything about it, right?" Caelion scratched the back of his head. "Not really. I usually just fish with my father." Arlenna laughed softly. "That sounds about right. Don't worry, we'll start from the beginning." The two of them made their way outside the village to a quiet clearing near the edge of the forest. The ground was rocky and bare, perfect for practice. "This is my training ground," Arlenna explained. "No one watches here, and the rocky soil means you won't burn anything down." Caelion chuckled nervously. "That sounds good." Arlenna grew serious. "Alright, listen. Mana is your resource, your core. It lets you cast spells. Every person's mana has a nature, a preference. In our family it's always been supportive mana, healing, barriers, protective spells. But yours is different. You're drawn to fire, to aggression, to chaos. It's the complete opposite of me. She smiled faintly. If I tried teaching you healing, it would take years, but fire? You're made for it. So that's where we'll start. Caelion nodded. Sounds good. Alright, Arlenna grinned. Let's see what you've got. Start casting. Caelion took a breath, feeling the strange warmth stir inside him. What would he learn next?